Thank you, Mr. Price. Good evening. I am happy to have you join us in celebrating the pursuit of academic excellence that will be commemorated at this evening's event. We wish to congratulate the students, parents, families, and friends for helping to instill in these young people a passion for learning, the desire to achieve, and a commitment to service to others. This evening we will be honoring the Oñate High School class, the last Oñate High School class of 2021, for their academic, athletic, leadership, volunteer work, military enlistments, and other achievements. Will you please join us in the national anthem performed by Evan Southwell of the Oñate High School Concert Orchestra. Tonight we have many guests that have supported and honored our seniors during their path to graduation. Up on the stage with us tonight, Assistant Principals, Mr. Louis Lucero, Mr. George Holguin, Dr. Jamie Baker, and Mr. Jason McNeese. Counselors on stage, Miss Marilee Sage, Mr. Monty Womble, and in the background back there, Miss Lisa McVan and Mrs. Dinica Tarin. Oñate staff will be part of this celebration later on. Mr. Sean Silva, Mr. Coach Steve Castile, Mrs. Jamie Savage, Miss Marissa Fritz, and Dr. Martinez. We will now recognize the seniors for their various accomplishments during their time at Oñate High School.
Seniors, please come to the stage as your names are read. We will announce you and your future plans. Lena Alvarado, future plans, attend DACC or NMSU. Jasmine Garcia, attend DACC Community College. Jimena Baez, attend Lone Star College. Cheyenne Chavez, attend DACC. Janessa Romero, enlist in the U.S. Navy. Sebastian Stewart, enlist in the United States Marine Corps. Michael Hunter, attend NMSU and major in environmental science. Alexis Puente Santome, attend college at NMSU. David Pettis, attend New Mexico State University. Brian Ramirez Jr., attend New Mexico State University. Julian Lada, attend New Mexico State. Mackenzie Findley, attend the University of Oregon. Bianca Moreno, she is planning to work. Cassandra Navarrete, attend the University of Alabama. Zachary Nicholas, enlist in the Navy subs. Abigail Kirkland, attend NMSU. Luis Jimenez, attend NMSU. Ruben Garcia, attend York State John University. Eduardo Medina, non-committed. Stephanie Vasquez, attend NMSU. Haley Sofer, attend Eastern New Mexico University. Mariela Perez, attend New Mexico State University. Isabel Ruiz, attend New Mexico State University. Roxana Tana, attend NMSU. Diana Molina, attend DACC. Julie Mason, attend Reed College. Janae Charleston, attend University of New Mexico. Coulter Coombs, attend, he will be serving his mission for his church. Candy Arce, attend NMSU. I know. Maria Gracia, attend NMSU and is a full-time entrepreneur. Train Tran Yu, attend NMSU. Mi Dong, attend NMSU. Maria Limon, attend NMSU and major in mathematics. Sydney Hobbs, attend the University of Texas Permian Basin on a basketball scholarship. You left that part out. Alexis Munoz, attend NMSU. Fatima Polina, attend DACC. Mark Altamirando Ramirez, attend the University of New Mexico. Adiela Silva, attend the University of New Mexico. Diego Mesa Alarcon, attend NMSU. Luis Mata is going to enlist in the U.S. Army. Evan Southwell will attend BYU, Idaho. Alina Venice Townsend will attend NMSU, and future plans include California.
As the class of 2021 leaves the castle, we want their hard work to be remembered, but we also want them to be an example for students that remain. 3 years ago, a tradition began to honor all the students that earned a 4.0 or higher throughout high school. When anyone would enter our school, the 4.0 scholars' pictures were proudly on display in the front entryway. We will continue this tradition in future years to recognize these students for all their hard work that for many began in middle school. Students that are being recognized tonight as 4.0 scholars for the class of 2021: Coulter Coombs, Julie Mason, Isabel Ruiz, Laura Balderrama, Liberty Prosser, Michael Millard, Lainey Davis, Sarah Lamberth, Sarah Hefner, Mia Nykirk, Emiliana Abeta, Vin Padua, and Griffin Ross. Seniors will receive these banners at senior checkout or at graduation practice. A different tradition tonight, since we can't do it at graduation, the Senior Night Awards for the 14th and final time in the history of Oñate High School. We'll start year one as a new school. We'll be presenting the Oñate Night Awards. Each year, this award is given to seniors who exemplify what a true knight is. Staff members at Oñate High School nominated all these students. All the students who were nominated deserve the award in one way or another. This award is not solely based on academics or achievements. These students symbolize perseverance to overcome obstacles and difficult situations, a commitment to Oñate and his or her academics, involvement with the school community and the community of Las Cruces, an example of character, a cooperative attitude in giving their best effort in all they attempt to do. The Oñate Night Award for each student will be presented by the staff member or staff members who nominated him or her.
Author Cynthia Osnick says, "Two things remain irretrievable, time and a first impression." The recipient of our award, Mrs. Sage and myself, joined the Knight family in 2019. In that short time, he has made a remarkable first impression. His tall stature and kind spirit have accomplished many things. Beyond his scholarly accolades, this young man exemplifies all of the qualities we admire in a true knight. He has a strong mind and a kind heart. In every interaction, he shows utmost graciousness and courtesy to others. He will hold the door, sacrifice his time, and give where there is need. He is intelligent, confident, trustworthy, and has a great sense of humor. He gets along well with everyone and looks out for those who need a hand or a voice to speak for them. He does not complain. He problem solves and stands up for what is right. He believes in hard work and pushes himself to do well. Then he takes a breather before giving himself another little push to do just a little better. He studies hard, as evidenced by his grades, but he works hard too. He helps on the family ranch and loves being around animals. He has talked about a career in veterinary medicine, but whatever he eventually decides upon, we have no doubt that he will not only succeed, but excel. We are grateful for our time with this young man and know you are going places with your integrity and work ethic. It has been a privilege to join you on a small piece of your journey. For these reasons and many, many more, Diego Mesa Alarcón has been selected to receive a Knight Award. Please come join us.
When I first met this young man as a new member to the Royal Knight Regiment, I remember being impressed by how he carried himself. I greeted him, welcomed him to the program. His smile as big as his heart. We exchanged a handshake. You know, a real handshake, like the kind perhaps your father taught you to use when you meet someone new. We are glad to have you in the band. Yes, sir, Mr. Silva, he said. You see that the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of this student, character, along with enormous amount of respect for his teachers and student peers. In a day and age when good moral character is hard to find, do not look past this young man. He's got it. This young man quietly became an integral part of our program, serving where needed, developing his craft as a musician, competing at an incredibly high level every day, and leading those around him. I'm happy that he was able to experience the RKR for what it really means. Do the right thing for the right reasons, take care of those around you, and serve for the betterment of the program. He encompassed the true meaning of what it means to be part of the RKR. All the while participating in the band, he was also a varsity starter for the football team, a competitor, a grinder, a workhorse, late nights of band, football, and academic studies. Always communicating his schedule, running from one side of the school to the other, trying to stay in good graces with his band director and his football coach, which he achieved successfully day in and day out. His work ethic, determination, ability to adapt, and perseverance are going to serve him in return. I have no doubt that even in the midst of tragedy this past year, he will succeed, he will grind it out, he will serve for those around him, and he will leave a lasting impression that we can all be proud of. I'm going to turn it over to his coach, Mr. Castile.
I had the pleasure of meeting this young man his sophomore year in the spring when I first arrived on campus. There was approximately 100 kids in the room, and one of my first tasks was to figure out who everyone was. He did not stand out from the crowd and did not make any kind of first impression that sent me home to really contemplate about him. A few weeks went by and his dad came by and sat down with me. His dad let me know that if I ever needed anything to reach out, and he would be there. Okay. His dad said he had been thinking about not playing anymore, but came home with a renewed sense of energy. His dad also let me know that his boy really enjoyed contact and would be a good football player for us. I had met his son by that time and thought that maybe his dad was talking about a different kid. Was he talking about the kid that was in the Royal Regiment Band, also part of the cheerleading team for the Knights? Certainly he was not referring to the same kid I was thinking of. Fast forward about 6 months, he was the one offensive lineman that never missed a game or practice. I believe he was the only offensive player to start every game. We tried to replace him with somebody faster, heavier, stronger, more physical. He never would give up his job. He refused to give up. Okay. He won the entire team over with his effort, passion, enthusiasm for both football and the Knights. A year later, his senior year, he was an unquestioned leader of both the team and specifically the offensive line. He had gained about 40 pounds of muscle and began to be on the leaderboard in the weight room with all of our big four lifts. He became an athlete. He could run with power and endurance. I didn't want to let him play defense, but he gave us no choice. He was getting too good to keep him off the field. In January of this year, his dad passed away. His entire world was turned upside down in a moment. He came to practice that same afternoon. He hugged all of his lineman brothers and grinded away at practice that afternoon with Coach Tejas and myself. The next morning, he came and worked with the defensive line and Coach Briggs. He continued to do this daily while taking the reins of man of the house for his little brother and his grandma. He was steady, always smiling and leading the way. In March, he broke his ankle in the third quarter of the first game of our season. He was playing defense. From that point on, he continued to lead the best he could from his scooter, his crutches, and his boot. He carries himself with a quiet confidence and a small smile. He's very easy to like. I have not mentioned the most impressive part of the young man, both being a cheerleader, a band member, and a football player for numerous years. He's done all of this while never forgetting the phrase student first, athlete second. He will graduate with a GPA just shy of 4.0. He's a great Knight that always protected the family. They did not come any better than him. So myself and Mr. Silva would like to thank and honor LJ Sines. LJ is not here today because he is actually at home taking care of some family members. but we love him and we thank him.
Good evening. So I'm nervous, and I get really emotional, so I'm just warning everyone in advance. This student that I want or I nominated is a wonderful young person who has continually overcome painful life experiences that no child should have to go through. At a very young age, they lost their father. However, the desire to still share their life with their late father has always been at the forefront of their mind and in their heart. Sharing successes, struggles, and all that life has handed to them has been a driving force for this student's continual growth. This student has worked especially hard to maintain good grades and keep a positive attitude during the last 4 years in high school. When times were difficult, the student kept pushing and striving to be their best for their dad. They are sweet and genuine and truly want to be their best. This student wears their heart on their sleeve, and I love that innocence about them. They deserve to have a happy life and also realize that no matter what, their dad is there and looking out. For these reasons and many more, the Adiela Silva has been selected to receive a Night Award.
Sorry, it's a bummer getting old. Many of us have heard the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. Our Oñate High School staff has provided this student and many, many more with the support and guidance to help him successfully navigate his high school years. In spite of the many obstacles he has experienced throughout his life, this student has shown all of us what it means to never quit. He has been described by others as a person with integrity, good character, persistence, and is an overcomer. Coach Nunez shared an experience from this year's district championship for cross country. This individual and another teammate they're competing for the final spot at the state championships for the team, for the Oñate High School cross country team who would represent our school at the state championships. And after recognizing that his teammate was falling behind, he encouraged his teammate to push himself and finish strong. This gesture was resulted in his teammate earning the final spot instead of him. Coach Nunez was so impressed by this display of what it means to be a true teammate that he invited him to join the team as an alternate for the state championship. This young man also competes on the Oñate High School track team and is looking forward to attending the University of New Mexico. And for these reasons and many more, Mark Altamirano Ramirez has been selected to receive a Night Award. Congratulations.
Good evening, Oñate family. I'm Mrs. Savage, and tonight I have the distinct honor of recognizing one of Oñate's remarkable students. I have had the pleasure of knowing this student for 4 years, and in that time, I have seen this student face difficulties both at home and at school. At times, this student did not always have the support he needed and deserved, but with his unwavering spirit, he was determined to overcome those challenges in his life. Last school year, while most other students were hanging out with friends at lunch, this student would come into my classroom several times a week to receive help with homework. This student committed himself to do better in his classes in order to achieve his goal of finishing high school, which would lead the way for his future life goals. Although this school year has been exceptionally challenging for many, this student continued his dedication to his schoolwork and managed both virtual learning and working a part-time job. He has maintained excellent grades throughout this school year and has even chose to return to in-person learning when most seniors chose to stay home. I have seen such tremendous growth in his character, academics, and overall mindset, and I am extremely proud of this young man. For these reasons and many more, Luis Matarribas, please come up to receive your night award.
This last night award, the guy standing to my left, nominated, Mr. Womble, goes to a student who is one of the sweetest and most soft-spoken teenagers that he knew or knows. This young lady has been involved in cheer, softball, and HOSA during her high school career. She is a young lady who plans to pursue a career possibly in the medical field. In addition to a pandemic senior year, she has now been thrown another curve. While most seniors have been thinking about final exams, their final semester of high school, planning for end-of-year senior activities, festivities, she received a very difficult medical diagnosis a few weeks ago. She now must frequently travel to El Paso for treatments that make her tired and nauseous, instead of considering the typical teenage thoughts and musings of finishing her high school career. A quote from her: "I think that this whole thing has made me realize not to take anything for granted. I would love to do something in the medical field and work with kids, but if something else sparks my interest, I will pursue that instead. I really want to be able to see the world." Throughout this new and trying journey, she has a perspective that we could all and should all hear. Don't take anything for granted. I have to add one thing. And the first thing she said to me today, after she said hello, was, "Look, we're twins now, Mr. Shopacom." For these reasons and many more, Alina Townsend has been selected to receive a Night Award. As you can see, the Oñate High School class of 2021 is a very intelligent, hardworking, persistent, and deserving group of students. We wish you were all here with us in person. This is a step ahead from last year and recording everything and not having anybody here. We so wish you were here. We hope to see all of you next Friday, not this Friday, next Friday at graduation. When you have time, stop at the Oñate High School YouTube channel. This will be on there very shortly. Check out part 2 of the ceremony, which has all the slides of all the seniors. Some seniors couldn't be with us here tonight for this, but check out their slides. That's part 2. And all of this will be put together soon on our YouTube channel at Oñate High School. Check out Oñate High School Facebook, Twitter. You can download it and watch it over and over and over again. And this is normally where I say, let's all go out there and have cookies and drinks and all that stuff. But thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for celebrating our seniors. Thank you for celebrating our 6 Senior Night Award winners. They will be getting another little small present Friday, or you may have to wait for graduation practice, but another little small present for you guys. So with that, we hope to see you Friday, May 21st, 9 a.m. at the Field of Dreams Soccer Complex for a live in-person graduation. Thank you.